If you played any blockbuster third-person action games lately, you'll have noticed every character sort of moves the same. There's a slow canter somewhere between power walking and jogging, and it's kind of everywhere in games. Decisions like movement speed are sometimes determined by two key factors in game design: physics and character competence. And we're talking about third-person blockbusters like Uncharted and Assassin's Creed, so the physics are passably realistic, given to the player feeling like a hyper-competent character within a world of regular-ish laws of physics. Then within those physics, characters have expected competencies that define what you think happens when you approach or interact with something. In Assassin's Creed, Ezio can perform countless feats of acrobatics in rapid succession. In The Last of Us, Joel is slower and more cumbersome. If he suddenly leaped off a building into a bale of hay, you'd be a little confused. It would also feel out of sorts if Ezio beat someone to death with a brick. Like I said, expected competence. So why the hell does every slightly older, muscular man do a weird walk-jog when they're moving from place to place? It's because of this strange combination of a potentiometer with a transducer, something that allows joysticks to take variable inputs, not just directional output. Whereas controllers like the Nintendo 64 used rotary encoders, modern joysticks have complex potentiometers that allow players to create incremental inputs, meaning if you ease the stick forward, your character can move slower than if you press the stick all the way forward. This transition started to happen around 1997 when Sony released the DualShock and dual analog controllers, and spoilers, they discontinued one of those. I couldn't find any actual confirmation of the company who took us from rapid sprinting to a lurching jog, but it might have been Gears of War. Gears of War introduced a camera that sits much lower down, so when the player moves, the upper torso of the character shifts first with the camera, then the legs and the body follow. Our first sighting of the walk-jog that we could find seems to happen simultaneously about 5 years after that. From 2012 to 2014, this new movement cycle is kind of everywhere. Every character starts to move a little bit like Joel and Michael because now the physics of games can match the fidelity of the controllers, and as the video game industry questions the mythology of its heroes, we're seeing older and older characters who can't move like they used to. So they settle into the walk-jog rather than the faster locomotion of their previous incarnations. But could be the shortest answer is the right one. Jogging in games is just faster than walking.